Hi, I'm Sylvia.
Hi, I'm Andres.
Hi, I'm Adrian. Imagine yourself after a long and tiring day. People haven't given you a break, your mind is exhausted, and your feet feel like they can't step any further. For a second, you step outside, but then you hear the wind whistling, you listen to the birds warbling, and you watch the trees sway. All of this exhaustion from your day has now turned into newfound peace, but why is this? Keeping that thought in mind, Jenny Brown, a reporter that now works for the online newspaper Real Simple, notes that spending time in nature can strengthen your physical health, boost your mental clarity, and nurture your social well-being. So like the example I gave earlier, we all have long and tiring days, but there are other ways of dealing with these days, and one of those ways is through nature. Today, I will be talking about the physical and emotional benefits of nature, and I hope that you all can gather something to learn from this speech. But to begin with, one physical benefit of nature is a boost in your immune system. A Finnish study found that playing in bushes or grasses in a forest boosted the immune systems of kids in only 28 days. Also, the variety of microorganisms in the forest, such as bacteria, increased on the skin and guts of kids, indicating a healthier immune system. This isn't just for kids. The UCLA Health Department notes that vitamin D coming from the sun can lead to less viral infection as well, which means that everything in the environment can help you boost your immune system. Another physical benefit of nature is improving your circadian rhythm, which is your body's 24-hour clock that monitors hormones and sleep. The Green Child magazine found that spending time in natural daylight increased melatonin levels in people, helping them to go to sleep earlier, sleep longer, and get higher quality of sleep. Also, physical activity outside also boosted these melatonin levels, meaning that even just walking through a forest can help you to sleep better that night. Lastly, spending time in nature can boost your heart health. Studies have found that even after only 1 or 2 sessions in nature, people have had consistent reductions in both blood pressure and in heart rate. Also, an article on HeartGuard's weekly newsletter found that people recover faster from stress whenever they're exposed to natural environments, with both heart rate and blood pressure going back to baseline faster than in urban environments. Finally, forest bathing, which is the act of spending time in forest, found that it could lower your stress hormones, your cell damage, and inflammation, which are all things that normally cause heart disease. So now that we have gone over the physical benefits of nature, I also want you all to know the emotional benefits. One of these emotional benefits is a reduction in stress and anxiety. According to a study in the academic journal Frontiers in Psychology, spending at least 20 to 30 minutes each day in nature was associated with the biggest drop in stress levels. Following that thought, a study published in the National Institute of Health found that exposure to nature can regulate the system that normally produces your stress reactions in only 5 minutes, meaning that if you take a quick nature break in between work sessions, you can not only be less stressed, but you can come back to a more peaceful and productive environment. Another emotional effect of nature is an improved focus. Research at UMichigan has found that memory and attention span boosted 20% after people spent only an hour interacting with nature. The same benefits apply to people who didn't even like the time that they spent interacting with nature, meaning that all you have to do is be outside to gain these benefits. Thirdly, spending time in nature can lower your symptoms of depression. A study done in 2019 by the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that kids in Denmark who grew up with the least amount of green space around them were 55% more likely to develop depression. In addition, a study done in 2021 by the Journal of Affective Disorders showed that each additional hour of daylight that people spent outside was linked to greater happiness levels and lower risk of developing depression as well. Ultimately, in this speech, I taught you all about how nature can have both physical and emotional benefits specifically. Nature provides physical benefits through boosting your immune system, improving your circadian rhythm, and helping your heart health, while it has emotional benefits such as a reduction in stress, improved focus, and reducing the symptoms of depression. Even if you dislike the outdoors, staying outside for a couple of minutes each day can greatly impact all aspects of your health, physically and emotionally and even socially. When days are long, people haven't given you a break, and your mind is exhausted, always remember to take a quick break in nature to feel refreshed, reset, and ready to go. Thank you.